I'm not going to speak on Mink Slide. I'm not going to speak on the Mink Slide method. I'm not going to speak on that. He know who King is. That's why he always mentioning my name. I don't have to mention his. The Mink Slide Metro to the King Kong consciousness. Fake ass museum. He ain't building no museum. That was a hustle, and y'all fell for it. Pan-Africanism by any means necessary. Curvaceous. Curvaceous Lycee? Curvaceous. You're not natural, Curvaceous Lycee. You're not natural. A boxing match. A boxing match between Mink Slide and the Prince of Pan-Africanism to raise money for FDMG? No problem. When and where? Let's do it. When and where? Frederick Douglass had a white wife and you have a white consciousness. Which one is worse? I don't know if you notice. If you make a anti-African comment, I'm blocking you. If you make an anti-black woman comment, I'm blocking you. If you make an anti-black man comment, I'm blocking you. If you make an anti-African identity comment, I'm blocking you. Silent Black Party. Silent Black Party. I'm looking for the queens with the natural hair. Curvaceous Lycee, you natural, baby? I need to start a dating site. Y'all want me to start a dating site? I can't do that because I'm going to take all the fine ass queens. No, stop. I won't tolerate that. I won't tolerate that. That woman is an African woman. Her mother might be white, but she's still a part of the family unless she chooses not to identify. Don't deny our mixed race African brothers and sisters their African identity. Don't deny them their birthright. Okay, he's a coon, but his wife, I will not discriminate against his wife because her mother is white. It's about her consciousness. Does she identify as an African? And if she doesn't identify with the family, then we reject her like we reject him. But you just don't flat out reject her because she's mixed race. Mixed race Africans are still Africans. That is my position. You have a right to feel otherwise. And if you feel otherwise, you cannot come to the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy because the FDMG campus is a safe and welcoming place for mixed race Africans, for Caribbean Africans, for Latino Africans, for European Africans, for American Africans, for continental Africans. All Africans are welcomed at FDMG. If you want to discriminate against the mixed race African, if you want to discriminate against the Latino African, you're not welcomed. If you got light skin supremacy problems, if you got dark skin supremacy problems, you cannot be at FDMG. I won't condone that. I done sent 30 people to the block party. Mixed race think they're better. That is a very general statement that you're making, and you should not paint everybody with the same brush. Curvaceous Lycee. Oh, you in the UK, Curvaceous? Oh, man, you too far, Curvaceous. Kushite Empress, what's up? Not everyone feels that way. I agree with you. Not everyone feels that way, and you don't have to feel that way. But if you come to my school and you disrespect a mixed race African, you disrespect a light-skinned African, you disrespect a chocolate African, you will be entered into the book of Negroes. If you want to be entered into the book of Negroes, come to my campus and disrespect the African and see what happens to you. Curvaceous Lycee all the way in the UK. Shout out to my UK Africans, my Birmingham, England, my Luton, England, my Manchester, England, my London, England, my France Africans, my Austrian Africans, my German Africans. And I want to say thank you to all my British Africans who donated my French Africans who donated, my German Africans, my Australian Africans, my Canadian Africans, my continental Africans for hitting the PayPal. When FDMG open, I'm gonna have an all-female security force. FDMG, all-female security force. How you doing, good brother? One love. Yes, sir. One love. Sure. Everything from Dr. Amos Wilson. A-M-O-S Wilson. He's on YouTube. He's an ancestor now, but he got hundreds of videos on YouTube, and he's published dozens of books. Amos Wilson. You cannot go wrong, brother. I think he's the #1 scholar of the second half of the 20th century. Amos Wilson. Yes, sir. And that's one of the main books right there. One love, King. One love. Some North Africans have that ancient Nubian blood in their veins. And some North Africans are pure Arab. So you might be a mixed-raced African. You might be Arab and African. And if you identify with the race, you good. But you might be full-blooded Arab, in which case you're not an African. The Hidden History Museum, huh? The Hidden History. I'm going to behave today. I'm not going to feed. I'm not going to feed into it. That museum is so hidden. The Hidden History Museum is so hidden that you will never find it. Anyway, I'm on tour now, baby. What y'all talking about? 8 cities. I'm on tour now. I'm on tour now. I am a donor. I am ready to send a $250,000 check. Bring the check to Norfolk, my brother. I will be in Norfolk November 12th. Bring the check, family. Bring the check. 450 grand. Why are you not licensed as a psychologist? Why are you stealing black people's money? Is FDMG Academy accepting Brazilian Africans to work? Of course. I'm a pan-Africanist. Yes, you can apply. Send your resume. FDMGresumes@gmail. FDMGresumes@gmail. What do you think about Colin Kaepernick comparing NFL Combine to slave auction? He's correct. What's the issue with the HVAC at the school? I already told you that. They wanted to put it in Friday, but I will be in Atlanta. Why are you stealing black people money, and where are your daughters? Why are you worrying about where my daughter's at? You a pedophile? Black celebrities donating. No rappers have donated. No celebrities have donated. Dr. Umar, I want to know more about what you spoke about today on reparations with the Mexicans. How can I support your school? How can you support my school? Hit the Cash App. $FDMG school. What do you mean, how can you support the school? Hit the Cash App. Hit the PayPal. How can I support the school? Hit the Cash App. You're supposed to know how to support the school. You gotta hit the Cash App. Let me text her the donation information. I text her the info. I'm from Guinea, West Africa. What would be your plan to build up Africa? We need FDMG Africa. I'm trying to be an agent for every African bank. I want every American African to have an African bank account. I'm working on a plan right now. I want every American African to have an African bank account. If you are in Africa and you are tied to a bank in Africa, like the Pan-African Bank, get in touch with me. I want every American African to have an African bank account so we can invest in Africa. So if you live in Africa, hit me up on WhatsApp if you connect it to a bank. Hit me up on WhatsApp if you connect it to a bank. FDMG resumes, correct. I'm in Atlanta Friday, my brother. Why you don't know that? I'm in Atlanta the day after tomorrow, my brother. Do you ever get burned out? Yes, I do get burned out. But that's why I pray, I meditate, I talk to my ancestors, I fast. But to be honest, the people give me the energy. Once I walk into Chattanooga tomorrow night and that microphone touches my hand, when they put the microphone in my hand, all of my energy returns. When I walk in Atlanta Friday night and see them beautiful, fine-ass African women, all my energy will return. When I get to the tailgate party at the Fountain City Classic in Columbus, Georgia, all the energy of my Georgia Africans. When I get to the House of Hathor on Sunday 2 to 8 in Columbia. Yes, I do get burned out sometimes. I do get burned out sometimes. I'm not going to even say his name. He's not on my level. I'm not even going to say his name. Mink Sly not on my level either. But I just like to poke fun at him. Somebody said, you ain't saved no black boys. Somebody said, I haven't saved any black boys. Are you kidding? Who has saved more? I haven't saved any black boys. Who has saved more? Milk and cookies, we're not going to go there. It's not about chocolate milk and chocolate cookies. What can be done about the gun crisis in Philly? Stop pushing warring gangs into the same neighborhood by way of gentrification. If you want to stop the black on black crime, we need jobs, better schools, and stop gentrifying the ghetto, forcing opposite gangs to live in the same area. Tupac would have financed FDMG. How important is learning our original language as Africans? Very important. Very important. Speaking the oppressor's tongue is going to be difficult for you to ever consider yourself to not be a member of the oppressor's family. I know I can beat Obama in a debate. Easy work. Easy work. CLR James was a Garvey hater, and then he became a Garvey supporter. CLR James was a Garvey hater, and then he became a Garvey supporter because he was a Marxist. He was a Marxist. George Padmore. They were communists. Why are you obsessed with white cookies? I'm sorry? White cookies? Mayonnaise? No. What's going on at Howard University? What's going on at Howard University? Somebody tell me, what's going on at Howard? Black leaders rally around Howard protesting poor living. Intended consequence. Due to the cafe being closed, some workers have been laid off. Okay, wait a minute. Why are they protesting? Okay, let me see something. What's going on? Let me find out the Howard University students is organizing. I might need to get to Howard. Camping out in a tent for more than 2 weeks to protest conditions at some of the residence halls. They've taken over the campus Blackburn Center to protest conditions of their dorms, rodent infestation, Wi-Fi connectivity, and mold. I decided to get into the fight. I decided to come back the morning and see how I could help. People heard me speaking. I got handed a bullhorn, and the rest is history. We started out sleeping on the concrete with sleeping bags. It was cold. We woke up stiff. The first night was rough. But our community took care of us, and now we have tents. Oh, shit. It's going down at HU. Shout out to HU. Howard University students. I love it. I love it. Because Howard be getting bougie sometimes. I'm proud of y'all. I'm proud of y'all taking a stand. That's what I'm talking about. Why isn't Kamala Harris doing anything about the Howard University crisis? She's a Howard alum. She's a Howard alum. Why isn't Kamala Harris doing anything about the Howard protests? I'm not going to know everything, brother. I got institutions to build, unlike you. I'm not going to know everything, brother. I got institutions to build, unlike you. I got children to save, unlike you. But I stand with my Howard University students. I'll be going down there next week. I might got to spend a night with them. Do I need to camp out at Howard with the students next week? I think I'm going to take my sleeping bag and go camp with the Howard students next week. If you go to Howard University, hit Dr. Umar up. I think I'm coming to camp out with y'all one night. Solidarity. Solidarity. If you go to Howard, hit me up. I'm camping out with y'all next week. They want a town hall meeting with the president. They want a town hall meeting with the president of Howard University, President Wayne Frederick. I would like to facilitate the Howard University town hall meeting between students and President Wayne Frederick. Dr. Umar Ifatunde will volunteer to facilitate the town hall meeting between Howard University students and President Wayne Frederick. Tell the president of Howard University to get me on the phone. 215-989-9858. 215-989-9858. 215-989-9858. I want to facilitate the town hall meeting between the students of Howard University and President of Howard University. Revolution. 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 Somebody said, Dr. Umar, why are you so fine? Okay, first of all, is this coming from a woman? Is this coming from a woman? I got to be careful. I have to be careful. This might be a transformer. This might be a transformer. So I'm assuming it's a woman, but it could be a transformer. So I'm going to fall back. Why did you put on your 2020 nonprofit financial disclosure form that you received no donations? That's incorrect. Why don't you have a job? That's incorrect. And enrollment applications, you don't know about that. In 16 years of collecting donations, 16 years? I've only been global for 11, 16 years. You are a woman? Let me see your picture. I need to see your picture, baby. I need to see your face. I can't answer that. You could be a transformer. I need to see your face. What's the name of the HVAC company? Why would I bother telling you? Why are you living in the school? Do you believe our people are under a spell? Yes. White supremacy. Do you have an exact date for the first day of class? Of course not. We on divine time. Dr. Umar, can you mentor me? Of course I can. What do you think about Cynthia G., who has clearly been butthurt in her life, talking about aborting black boys because of the pain that black women experience in America today, when it's really her personal pain? What do you think about Cynthia G., who has been butthurt her whole life talking about aborting black boys because of the pain black women experience in America today, when it's really her personal pain? I think Cynthia G. is a very intelligent sister. I do believe she's been hurt, harmed, and scorned by black men. But I think she can heal from that if she gets the right therapist. I can certainly set her up with a black female or black male therapist from the Association of Black Psychologists. But I think she's very intelligent. I don't approve of her being unnatural with her hair, and I don't approve of her dating white men, and I don't approve of her saying that black women should abort black boys. But again, she's a very intelligent sister, and if she can overcome her hurt that she has suffered at the hands of black men, I think Cynthia G could be very beneficial to the liberation struggle once she removes all of the remnants of the European conditioning that are evident in her thinking. I think she can be real beneficial to the people. I'm not going to condone anybody talking about aborting black boys. I don't like that. That's very counterproductive. That's genocidal. That's self-hatred. That's self-hatred. Hit the Cash App, $ FDMG school. Hit the Cash App. Back where you and the UNIA, you was collecting. Fat nasty author, you still at it, huh? Fat nasty author, you still hate. You are still a hater, bro. I feel sorry for y'all. Why can't y'all be happy that I'm winning? This is an old hater of mine from the UNIA. Fat nasty author Ralston. Are you a Freemason? I am not. My princess, you are underage. That is a picture of a 16-year-old girl. You will not me too me. Do you think Africans should defend their land with guns? Of course. Are the phantom goons still on the phone? Why is Tyreek jealous of you? Well, all that's obvious. Credentials, achievement, institutions, love, support. We come from two different backgrounds. I have an education background. He has a pimp background. Phantom goon. What is a phantom goon? Fat nasty author. Go lose some weight with your fat funky ass. What's the name of the HVAC company? You're so worried about the black family. Why don't you help the black men incarcerated? Excuse me, I'm the only psychologist to speak in every prison in Philadelphia County. I've spoken in prisons all over the world. I help ex-offenders all the time. You don't know what you're talking about. Cancel your trips and fix the H. $2 million? We've collected $2 million, and you actually believe that. You're such a Negro. It's all love. You got it. I love all the Africans. When the school is open, I told you we're going to have the snow bunny crisis, mixed race African crisis, coon crisis, Dr. Umar, haters conference, farmers conference, anti-African conference. We're going to have a pretendian conference for all the pretendians.
Mass swearing is now a federal
Freddie Gibbs said he's going to beat you up.
Please wear a mask.
Why is your trip more important than the HVAC? Do you think you will see black people fix the hood in your life? Y'all Negroes is crazy. We're going to have a pretendian conference at FDMG. And at the pretendian conference, I'm going to have representatives of the major Native American tribes. And I'm going to have them explain to the pretendians that you're not Indian. I told y'all HVAC was supposed to go in Friday, but I'm in Atlanta Friday. Atlanta is first. We take care of HVAC when we get back. I think I need 2 more smoothies. Smoothies is off the hook though. I think I'm gonna get 2 more smoothies, y'all. I'll be back in a minute. Lesotho. I miss my Lesotho Africans. I miss my Lesotho Africans. Two schools, two books, two smoothies, two wives. Two schools, two books, two smoothies, two wives. Wifey, take a drink. Arkansas Africans, Alabama Africans, Louisiana Africans, and Mississippi Africans. Deep South, listen. Arkansas Africans, Mississippi Africans, Louisiana Africans, Alabama Africans. I want to do one stop, each state, Kwanzaa 2021. Jackson, Mississippi is already on the Kwanzaa schedule. Jackson, Mississippi is already on the Kwanzaa schedule. I need a location in Alabama for Kwanzaa. I need a location in Louisiana for Kwanzaa. I need a location in Arkansas for Kwanzaa. Not including New Orleans, because I go to New Orleans more often. I want to, maybe Shreveport, Louisiana. Maybe Mobile, Birmingham, Montgomery. Natchez, Mississippi. Natchez, Mississippi. I'm taking these to my two Atlanta queens. Atlanta Queen Smoothie 1, Atlanta Queen Smoothie 2. I got a brain hurt. Brain freeze, brain freeze, brain freeze. I will be on Fox Soul next Tuesday. Fox Soul, discussing the Snow Bunny crisis. Tune in to Fox Soul Tuesday, November the 9th, 2:30 p.m. Eastern. Tammy Mack and Dr. Umar will be discussing the Snow Bunny crisis. Should interracial relationships be outlawed in the black community? Fox Soul featuring the Prince with Tammy Mack, Tuesday, November the 9th, 2:30. Should interracial dating be outlawed in the black community?